Wait, more remakes?
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3, and now there's also 4, 5, and 6.
Have you
Bundled
played
in
some of them?
trilogies. The originals, I have played some of them. I'm not sure if I've ever managed to finish any of them.
I meant about the ones we streamed.
Uh,
I know we streamed Tomb Raider,
oh, right,
but
yeah.
which one did we stream?
The 2013 version.
Okay.
I do still want to do that trilogy as well. The Survivor era, I think most people call it. I will fully admit that I'm... Originally, when I played through that trilogy, the second and third one didn't catch me as much as the first. But yeah, maybe on a second playthrough it'll capture me more. I'll just have to find a spot to put it in since we already have a decent amount planned out.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the game. It's quite poetic, isn't it? The meeting with Hartman has been scheduled. We'll be waiting for you in that same private suite. Or should I say, waiting for Hugo, the renowned collector and gallery owner. Thanks, I knew I could count on you. Still, I have to ask, you're not looking to make the Ravenlocks your enemy, are you? And if I say I am? Not like I can stop you anyway. You've already caused a scene at the auction. That robe of hero stunt. I can't believe you came up with that. Hartman's been on the move lately. That organ trafficking case from before is linked to him too. I also heard that they're dropping big money on some kind of drug research. Yeah, we're just getting a bunch of loose ends tied together for this, huh? The Ravenlocks have always been a bunch of cold-blooded bastards, doing all kinds of messed up things that make your blood boil and swept everything under the rug with money and power, leaving the victims with no justice. But Hartman is the worst of the bunch. Rumor says that he personally took out the previous heir and clawed his way to the throne. I know. Relax. I don't plan on clashing with him head-on. And you'd better not. I don't want to witness Mockingbird's folly of trying to crack a stone with an egg. I prefer it more... I prefer to see it as more of a gambit. I can never win an argument against you anyway. Don't forget, the Ravenlock family's in bed with those Exaltus lunatics. Who knows what awful scheme they've been cooking up lately. In any case, as your old friend, I sincerely wish you all the best. Thank you. By the way, how is Lycon doing lately? I haven't seen him in a while. Sore spot? What? I know you two split up, but it's been years. Are you still not over it? Don't know, don't care. If there's nothing else, I'll get going now. Alright, fine. Good luck. The students nearby seem to be having an intense discussion, and you hear a familiar name. For a second I thought it was going to be Ellen.
Those three?
So that Mockingbird Phantom Thief Syndicate only looks flashy but hasn't actually accomplished anything, right? Tops remains unshakable, and those big families are just a step away from getting total control. It's possible that even the mayor can't keep them in check. Doesn't the mere existence of Mockingbird serve as some kind of warning? Every time they release a crime warning letter, fear erupts amongst these evildoers. Really? But what can they actually change? In the end, it's probably just a game. The big shots, Mockingbird is like a fly. Annoying but not deadly, so they just let it be. So what do you think should happen? If you ask me, you have to dismantle everything from within if you truly want change. Without power or influence, it's all futile. The first step should be accumulating resources by any means necessary, and if possible, joining Tops. After all, to establish a new order, the old one must be demolished, just like how creation requires destruction. That sounds exactly like something a villain would say. I think that might be a line from Beerus from Dragon Ball. If it's really possible to join tops, many would probably defect immediately. True, who would turn down money? It's almost time for the meeting with Hartman. Time to go. Alright then.
And I sort of wonder if those exaltists are actually publicly known, but people do not know they are a cult.
I wouldn't be surprised if they have a front somewhere. Just not, of course, not known under the same name. Your invitation has been confirmed. Esteemed guests, would you like to enter the private suite now? Enter.
There's the food done.
Okay.
BRB. Don't die.
Let's see. It's always nice to get a different view on an area you've gone through countless times. Okay. Okay. Keep here another minute or so. Something cracked. Yeah. Yeah, knew it. I do like then whenever you're playing as a different character, if you go to the pause screen, you get to see their menu background with this. Now, the fact that Hugo has a bunch of bottles next to him makes me worry a bit. Let's see. May as well convert a few of these. There. Anything else to pick up? Not enough there. Oh, new month, so can pick up those. And can pick up one of these. Okay. 66 special poles, 25 bamboo poles, and 9 standard poles. Okay. Yep, that's that's the totally not Space Needle in the background.
Almost back. Just got double check something. Make sure the fridge and freezer properly closed.
Okay. Yeah, may as well claim that. Functionality unavailable because we're, well, in a different characters thing. Actually...
And I'm back.
Okay. For a second, thought maybe if we pop in there, we can see something special. You're the one who has business with Master Hartman? Correct. Master Hartman's time is very valuable, and he has graced you with this meeting amid his busy schedule. I sincerely hope you bring something substantial to the family. Worry not. I stand here precisely because I have enough leverage. You'd better.
How about it? Will you work with me?
Correct. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice core that you're after. I am Mockingbird.
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally, I can just as easily slip away right now. I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation. I can give you that sacrifice core.
What are you up to, Hugo?
And what do you want in return?
Wealth, glory, power. The things everyone else in the world wants, I want them too. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, those are all things you can give me.
Then you've certainly come to the right place. My family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, Ravenlock's status in Tops will significantly improve. At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you're precluded from handling any of our core business. But profits from the scraps alone will be enough to set you up for life.
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for itself. I was hoping you could recommend me for Tops.
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and...
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can afford to waste time.
I understand. Yes, you have my word.
A word that's likely not worth much, huh?
But in exchange, you'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
And the moment he has that, he stabs him in the back.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe, a place nobody else but me knows. You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with Tops. I know that far too well.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity, shouldn't that be sufficient assurance? If I betray you, then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me from the face of this world.
Yeah, I don't think that Hugo has any intention of letting Hugo live. They'd be able to tell the tale.
You do make a valid point there. In that case, you have a deal.
I appreciate your trust.
Why don't we celebrate our new partnership with a toast?
Okay, something I would like to see at one point, just for the fun of it, is someone calls for a toast and someone just brings up a slice of toast. Hartman calls over the waiter and pours out 2 glasses of some expensive-looking deep crimson liquid. He lifts his glass and nods to Hugo before draining it in one gulp. Hugo flashes a smug grin as he follows suit and takes a gulp.
Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition. It's good luck.
As an outsider, it's a real honor.
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things done. Great things lie ahead for someone like you. All right, let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact you about what to do next.
That's him! He's the one who killed Serena!
Okay, sudden shift. Okay, my presumption / hope is that Hugo is playing things up here to weasel his way into Hartman's good graces, who is, well, too arrogant and smug to notice that he's being buttered up before he gets tossed into the pan. But what is this about now?
She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? That's how he repays her?
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel. Just look into his eyes.
Father! We have to punish him!
Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
Ranking?
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline. He should have been kicked out ages ago.
Okay, calling it right here. Frame job by one of these little fucks.
Hugo, did you do all this?
Yes, it was me. I killed her.
He admitted it! Father, he must be expelled!
He has no right to live under the same roof as us.
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever know.
I can fully see why he slaughtered the bunch. If that was even him actually doing it. Since all we saw of that was Lycon coming in to find him among the corpses.
Hugo, well done.
And that just tells me everything that needs to be known. Okay, my guess is he admitted with the hopes of getting, well, thrown out or killed. But yeah, when dealing with bastards...
My children, how many times have I told you before? In this world, only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever make it to the top. Like Hugo here, who was willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought. Only someone with the means and the gumption to do that is qualified to be my heir.
So, is that supposed to be the father on the right? Because I thought it was more like a woman. But, yeah, hard to tell when all you can see is some hair and an ear.
Look at the hand on the head. That looks rather...
Yeah, more defined with the knuckles and such.
Yeah.
But I...
It's all over now, and the results are obvious. The winner of this month's assessment is Hugo.
Yeah, this bastard is having a fucking relay race. No, not even a relay race, but... I forget the specific word for it, but you know those races where each round, the one in last or the last couple of racers and such are dropped out and such. Sounds like this fuck is doing that with his children.
As for the rest of you, go to the usual place for the punishment you deserve.
But Father, before this, I was #1.
As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this family. You're still a loser, even if it's by the smallest margin. And there's no reason for a loser to exist. This is all for your own good. Do you understand? Go on now. Receive your punishment for the sake of the family.
Yeah, I'm going to need to slap a big warning, that big trigger warning for, yeah, various forms of child abuse on this.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
That really brought up some unpleasant memories. It won't be long. Soon, it'll all be over.
Yeah, the impression is supposed to be that, yeah, he's doing this to get into top spots. Yeah, also, maybe not extremely obviously or something, but he's looking to poison the chalice. On the other side, after Hugo leaves, Proxy, you look like you have something to say. About that chosen one. Now, what was that about earlier? The truth is, we've always wanted the chance to work with you. Hugo said you're the best proxy he's ever met. The chosen proxy. In other words, chosen one. Okay, so no prophecy about this. Fine, I believe you. And by the way, are you free now? If you're not busy, would you mind taking a walk outside with me? Anywhere is fine. You arrive at Lumia Square with Vivian. Hidden loading screen. Click, click, click. Still loading. There we go. Yeah, the music change is typically the biggest.
Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy. Today was quite eventful. If I were to head back now, I probably wouldn't be able to. You're a child that only brings misfortune. People have been saying that about me for a long time. I used to feel hurt and resentful. But now that I think about it, it's perfectly normal for people to react that way.
Maybe, but that doesn't excuse it. Okay, I thought for a second her name was Nada, which would have been an interesting name. As Vivian just bonks her head into the monument.
Why do I only predict suffering? If I could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more? Maybe. Fate truly is set in stone. Often, I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates. For a time, I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny. But it was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all. So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift. Thank you, Proxy. I'm so glad to have met you. And you're also a fan of Lord Phaethon. It's like we were fated to meet. I don't know why, but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side. I feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame. Like, I don't need to worry about anything, and can just be my own true self. Perhaps people really do possess an aura. And ours just so happen to be extremely compatible. By the way, you asked me before about Hugo. I don't really know much about him. He rarely ever talks about his past. But judging from his eye colors, you can guess he's probably the bastard son of a renowned family.
Okay, not entirely sure how that's supposed to be readable in the eyes unless it's something to do with how genetics work in Eridu. At least, I just realized we don't actually have a name for the planet, so I'm pretty sure we can just... I'm pretty sure this is just supposed to be Earth, but I'm guessing for simplicity we can also just call it Eridu until... well, something more specific gets said about it or something. Eridu is also having both... referring to the world/planet as Eridu as well, when we already have the Eridu region here, sort of, to be said. That's probably would get too confusing, so yeah, let's just stick with calling it Earth and the Eridu region here.
Yeah.
I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point. But then his family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason.
Okay, you'd think they would more likely want to get rid of him. But I guess they could have wanted him as one for the quote-unquote true children to, well, the best to, well, pick on and bully.
And just like that, he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a luxurious mansion. But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably because the family treats him terribly.
Okay, I think she is in part speculating here.
I digress. He ran away and ended up meeting Lycon and his master. After that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness. Until Lycon's betrayal.
So, what's your take on Hugo?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is just like an older brother. I've always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. But that's a secret he's kept to himself. Something he'll never tell me. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something. Even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person. I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait. Wait and trust him.
After chatting for a while, you say goodnight to Vivian. It's getting late. Time to head back to the video store and get some proper rest. Nope. Next day? Or just coming back? Yeah, just back. Belle, you came home late today. I had a long chat with Vivian. I see. It's getting late, so let's call it a day. Once Vivian and the others get in touch, we'll have a lot to investigate.
How's the recording?
We're still running, 90 minutes and such.
Alright, you say I had some stutters now and then.
Okay.
Yes, but again, if it's just on Discord, fine. It's an actual issue if that's on recording.
So far it has always been with Discord so far, but always better just to check.
Yeah.
Let's see. Frame lag, 24 frames total, 0.0%. Well, Vivian has contacted us. She said you'll be investigating the Hollow tomorrow. In addition to her, Hugo, and Lycon, Ambi, whom we've recommended before, will also join this operation. She'll explain the details when she comes to pick you up at the video store tomorrow. But are you still planning on heading straight into the Hollow like you did the last few times? I'm used to it. Vivian and the others will protect me. Alright. With so many friends around this time, there shouldn't be as much risk. I'll wait for you at home then. No matter what, remember, safety first. Let's get some rest for now. Okay, one thing that we could probably also do with this is, since, yeah, EOS is sort of getting shelved, or rather benched for this, and with Y still being here, he could partake through EOS, I guess, but we'll have to see if they actually come up with that idea on their own. After a good night's rest, the next morning arrives as promised. Yep. There's Vivian. Good morning, Proxy. Long story short, we analyzed the locations marked in Bringer's notebook and found no pattern between the coordinates, but they all seem well hidden. Hugo suspects that we might find something stashed at the coordinates, but it's unclear whether it will be pleasant or terrifying. In any case, we need to investigate. Our destination today is the Ballet Twins. Let's head there together. Okay. I've got no idea what we may or may not find here. Maybe evidence that the hollow creation was caused intentionally or something. Like, we know the Exaltists have a big hard-on for hollows.
I thought we were running late.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they have a hand in the creation of hollows as well, however that may happen.
Yeah, also, did you check from last time if you had missed something from the other account? Something
right.
exalted thing?
I forgot to check that, but I can check that right after this then.
Alright.
I don't
write a
think
note.
so, but yeah. Let's. Also, that event, that social event with Seth that I mentioned, apparently that had ended up in one of the intermission recordings. There's pen. There's paper. Let's see. Check for story gap on second account. There. But yeah, that was already on one of the videos.
This might sound weird, but it's nice to think about getting to work with you from now on. I don't really know why that makes me feel so happy. Oh! It's because we're fellow fans! Anyone who likes Lord Phaethon can't be a bad guy.
I wonder if it's just going to get joked on that everyone just seems to like the proxies, or if it's going to turn out that there's some sort of reason for it. I'm presuming it's just going to be the first, because the second would raise some ethical issues potentially, even if they'd somehow be causing it unintentionally.
Yeah.
For sure.
Of course, Lord Phaethon is the greatest there will ever be, but you're definitely the best proxy I've ever met in person. Hugo told me before that you're really skilled, and he said we'd get along great. I never expected he'd be so right. Oh, by the way, would you like to come by my place if you have time later?
Moving fast, Vivian.
I have a huge collection of Lord Phaethon merch.
Wait, what?
Wait, there's merch?
Phaethon, Lord Phaethon doesn't have any merch out there, right? I mean, we don't even know what he looks like, for starters.
It's all my own original merch, like screenshots of old internet comments. I print them out and turn them into postcards.
Okay, are we actually going to see postcards of our comments and replies on the internet there? Actually, no, that would... They don't know that the Captain Hillian account is the new Phaethon and such. But,
Plus the
we'll have to
avatars
see.
Lord Phaethon's used, the music playlists they recommend. I've organized it all. I'd love to show it all to you if we get the chance.
Well, I appreciate the thought.
Speaking of which, what's taking those two so long? Hugo said he had some preparations to do before entering the Hollow. I wonder how that's coming along.
Got to some rooftop where those two are trying to strangle each other. That doesn't explain why Ambi is missing. Okay, we're going to check the nearby burger joints. Now I'm reminded to... It's been a bit since I've had one of those microwave hamburgers. I should try and see what happens if I toss those into the air fryer instead.
No,
Like,
Captain. Just buy frozen burgers, then put them in the air fryer.
good point
That's
as
what
well.
I usually do.
Let's see. I think I've brought these up before, but do you remember a Dutch deep frying snack called frikandel? Basically like a sort of meat stick.
Wait, say that again?
Frikandel.
You never told me about this before. Go on.
Not even sure how to... There's sort of like a type of sausage, I guess you could say. But yeah, I can get like 20 of those frozen for like 4 or 5 euros or such. And I've taken... Well, I used to, and I've picked up again to just... when I make breakfast, I just chuck one of those into the air fryer for like 6 minutes or so. 6 or 8, depending. And just have a warm snack for dinner as well. Not for dinner, for breakfast as well.
Yeah, as I said, air fryer is better. Actually, stopped using my microwave for... Doesn't taste as good for microwave. And that microwave was messing with my headset.
Yeah, there's also just the fact that microwaves tend to dehydrate things that are put in them and such. Like,
yeah,
we're going very off topic here.
yeah.
But we put in like some decently expensive meatballs in there once from a special, from a reasonably pricey chicken specialist store. And yeah, they came out half dehydrated on the recommended time, so yeah.
Yeah, like air fryer again is like an oven, but you can't leave it alone. If you turn itself off, and it cooks the food better. And you can use oil if you want, but it was fine without any of that.
Yeah. Let's see. The biggest drawback, of course, is that it's a lot smaller, but can also be used as an advantage for if you're just wanting to cook something small instead of having to use the entire damn oven for that.
Yeah, no, but it will depend on which type of air fryer you buy. They come in different sizes now.
Yeah. Anyways, though, let's continue with this. Meanwhile, Hugo is preparing for the upcoming operation in another part of Lumina. Same old routine, shopping first. About time to stock up on chocolate anyway. Okay, white chocolate specifically. Do you have a sweet tooth? Rations, bottled water, and those chocolate coins. Is that what he's been playing around with all this time? Just huge chocolate coins? Okay, fun thing about those things, since we're getting close to December, those are very much considered a Sinterklaas treat here. Where, well, chocolate coins, since, well, the whole thing with Saint Nicholas is that, well, one of the myths with him that was that he'd give gold for, well, children to be able to be treated well and such. Somehow that got turned into chocolate coins.
Okay.
Are we going to get Saint Nick references with Hugo here? Let's see. I'll take all of them in a bag, thank you. They're available through most of the year, but they just become more popular at December, of course. At this moment, a familiar figure appears. Thought so. Hugo? Oh, what a coincidence. Didn't expect to see you here. Evidently, I didn't expect it either. Otherwise, I would have chosen a different store. Are you preparing for the operation? Are you blind? In one eye, yes. Oh, by the way, thank you for joining us this time and lending your combat prowess. If you could also refrain from revealing our secrets to your dear master, that would be perfect. The manager went over this with me. You have my word that as long as your actions do not cause harm, I will keep everything secret. Awfully kind of you. Alright, I'm short on time, so I'll be off now. Enjoy your shopping. Okay, these two just still want to absolutely murder each other. Emergency medications need restocking too, and guess I'll stick to the ones I'm used to. At this moment, a familiar figure appears once again. You're following us, aren't you, Lycon? You know what, Lycon? If I were in your shoes and foresaw an awkward encounter with a former partner, I'd choose to go away. Time is short, and this is the only pharmacy around. Besides, I don't see any need to avoid you. Guess we're getting a bit of a view into the what the agents are up to before every mission we send them on.
That would actually be fun.
This is getting to be more than just a coincidence, don't you think? Or perhaps you are actually stalking me.
Honestly, if he were, he'd probably be a lot more sneaky about it.
If I was stalking you, you wouldn't ever know.
Overconfident as always. You haven't changed at all.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to combat.
Thanks for that little reminder. I almost forgot.
I didn't expect you to let me join.
What else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted on having you join us.
So why exactly are you calling the Master Proxy as well? Like, with Lycon, it's expectable with the whole maid and butler service stuff.
I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant conversation like this. Without our weapons drawn, that is. It really has been too long. I still remember when we first established Mockingbird.
Indeed. That was a long time ago. Thankfully, Jack went in peace.
He must have known about his condition for some time. He even left us with instructions. Passing peacefully in your sleep is the most natural way to go. I'm happy for him. By the way, Lycon, have you given it any thought yet?
I think I only just now noticed, but have we seen Lycon's right eye at all during these flashbacks?
I think so. Yeah. So,
You mean
never see them both at the same
Guild for
time.
Phantom Thieves?
I'd have to check back, but I'm guessing we either never see it, or we've only been seeing one at a time each time.
Yeah, due
Nice little
to
detail. Hair.
the hair.
Yeah. It's time for us to build an organization of our own. Jack always supported the idea, didn't he?
I don't have any objections. But what should we call it then?
How about Mockingbird? It's a bird known for mimicking the calls of others to blend in. The same way we don high society roles for ourselves when we're out on a mission. Oh, oops. I nearly forgot. You're a terrible actor, and you're always flubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name then.
No, call it Mockingbird. We're always just putting on an act, aren't we? I won't slip up on our next mission. Besides, we still ran missions together even when we didn't have a name. Having one now won't really make a difference.
No. It does make a difference, Lycon. And I don't just want a name. I want Mockingbird to become a symbol, like the sword of Damocles hanging over everyone's heads, striking fear into the hearts of the rich and cruel, whenever they hear the name. Just like Jack used to say, this world isn't fair. So that's why we have to influence it however we can, and change things in our own way.
But on the basis of not causing harm to other people's lives. That's also what Jack used to say. You remember, don't you?
Of course I remember. All right, I promise.
That sounded pretty forced. Don't forget, things don't end well for people who break their oaths.
I'm good for my word. You must trust your fellow companions. That's also something Jack would say. Well then, today's the day that Mockingbird will officially start flying. Our first order of business, deciding on our symbol.
I kind of wonder if there's something up with that bird that had been following Jack about. You and Lycon share a rare moment of peaceful reminiscence. Meanwhile, on the proxy's side, the others joining the operation finally arrive. Still dressed like that, Ambi, huh? Yep. Too early.
Oh, love off. Just walk.
Oh, right. Other than familiar faces, we also have a new friend joining us for this operation. Oh? Seems that Miss Ambi is the reinforcements recommended by the manager. A pleasure to meet you. I'm Hugo. Hello. The proxy has already updated me on the necessary information. Rest assured, I will keep it confidential. So, before entering the Hollow, let's confirm the mission's objective once again. We'll be heading to one of the coordinates marked in Bringer's notebook and searching the area. Based on relevant information, these coordinates may contain secrets related to the Exaltists. These could be treasures or something awful. We'll have to explore and find out. If there are no further questions, let's begin now. And we jump straight in. I do like that things seem to be becoming less and less faction-specific. Though Mockingbird, to my knowledge, has only 2 members to it. And, well, Lycon being added in makes sense, since he was a former member. But we'll see if we see, well, more intermingling with the factions, seeing as Ambi is here as well.
Yeah.
I didn't expect the coordinates in Bringer's notes to lead here.
Oh, are you familiar with this place?
More
Very.
familiar than you, it seems.
Proxy, if they're being too noisy, can ask protection.
Yes. If these 2 idiots are going at it too much, you feel free to bonk them with the umbrella.
In position.
Yep. There you go. Alright then, moving on. I wonder if we'll see more of this as well. Where we have someone actively, well, acting alongside us. Oop. Okay.
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path. Can we not bust the door open?
You can try. Master Proxy, we need to... The generator room should be nearby.
Even
Over
when
here.
slow walking, it's too fast.
Wow.
I
You
think it's
really
case
know
of
this
need
place
to
like
stand
the back of
still.
your paw.
Yeah, finally shutting up.
Master Proxy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
but there's something wrong with the circuit. It seems to be blocked.
Don't tell me. Victoria Housekeeping's high and mighty attendants can't even fix a simple circuit.
I can fix it, but I'll need a circuit diagram before I can do anything. I've seen diagrams for this type of circuit before. It's a pity that we're unable to connect to the outside world from inside the hollow.
That's also going to be a problem.
Just leave that problem to me.
Vel, I just sent an image of a circuit diagram to your phone. Check if you received it.
Thank you very much, Master Proxy. Now then, let's start repairing this circuit.
Okay, so we still have connection with the outside world, just not directly through Fairy. Master Proxy, I've organized the circuit-related modules. You just need to connect them the same way as you've done before. Okay. And the music just completely dies.
Blah, 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 blah. No, I'm not gonna do the music. I don't think I can do that too with a straight face too long.
We should now be able to open that door.
Wait up. Wait a second. Something just doesn't add up.
Vivian's starting to put one and one together.
It's all coming together now. Communicating with the outside world from within a hollow. And getting that circuit diagram. In theory, there's only one person who could ever do that.
This is a new track, I think. Wait, is he going to think that Weiss is Phaethon?
That's half correct. And also, I was to ask, what if Vivian gets to learn the truth about Belle and Weiss? I was about to ask that, but apparently...
We're going to find out.
Yeah.
Could it be your Lord Phaethon?
We told you this before.
Impossible. There's no way. But then again, only Phaethon could have done that. I mean, you're an incredible proxy, sure. And you're a good person. But could you really be Lord Phaethon?
Oh no.
That's me. I'm Phaethon. Sorry, I just never had the chance to tell you.
We quite literally told her. She just didn't believe us. Okay. I think if there's any dogs in the hollow that haven't been corrupted yet, I think they're going to hear something akin to a dog whistle in a few seconds here.
Unbelievable.
Or not. Okay, I thought she was going to squeeze so loud.
Oh wait,
Lord Phaethon, I've been your biggest fan for years now.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm holding my headphones, getting ready to lift them off in case that happens.
Goodness me, Lord Phaethon was right in front of me all along, and I had no idea. This is like a dream. Could you, I mean, if you're willing, could you please give me an autograph and a group photo
And all of that serious, solemn persona is out the fucking window. Actually, it's been thrown out the window so hard it pierced the hollow.
Actually, yeah, it actually even went so far and broke the captain's window. That's quite far.
Anything you want. We just gotta get out of the hollow first.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guess I got a little too excited.
Anyone would be enraptured meeting someone they admire that much.
Belle?
Yeah, if I ever met my favorite movie director, I'd be the same.
Isn't your favorite movie director basically any movie director?
For a moment, I thought she was doing the... Now I'm doing it with my hand.
The heart?
Heart shape. Yeah, for a moment I thought you were doing that. Also,
She has done this before, though, when she was worried, I believe.
indeed. Also, Belle, be careful what you say.
We should keep moving. This isn't the best place for idle chit-chat.
Or hero worship.
The door's finally open.
Nothing else? Okay. Again with these stupid bamboo statues.
The proxy is Ethan.
Uh,
Ethan is the proxy. This is a dream. I never want to wake up.
Vivian.exe has stopped working.
You see what I meant with Belle should be careful what they say?
Yeah.
Copy.
There. Finishing blow and right onto the other one.
Moves it can go
Over
very
there should lead to our destination.
either very cute or very scary.
Yandere.
Hopefully not that far. But yeah, I would put that into the scary part as well, so... Yeah... Yeah, it's
There
a
are
coin
more
flip.
ethereals around.
Yeah, Bell's going
Please
to
be
have to
careful, Lord
improve
Nathan.
their security at home.
Actually, not a coin flip, I would say... Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this.
Icon, your fighting style wasn't so reserved in the past. I've matured.
Yep.
You call this mature? You're just being pretentious.
Like I was saying... A D20?
Focus.
I guess we'll have to see.
Like, there's so much things that can happen.
We'll just have to be careful if any unsigned gifts start appearing.
Let us leave this place at once. Ensuring Master Proxy's safety is our highest priority.
I won't let anything
Miss.
happen to you, Lord Phaethon.
Yep. Nope. Nope. Yep. Missed the action on that one. And there we go. Oh, one more. Alright, yeah, these can't be stunned.
Roger. Off balance. Lord Phaethon,
There we
how
go.
are you feeling? Are you tired? Do you need a break? Some food? Water?
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine.
That's actually pretty nice.
Wait,
Oh.
go back. That's
That's
an
the
ethereal.
lamb. Yeah. Okay. Guess there isn't really a law against making art of ethereals, I guess. You're blocked up by a complicated mechanism.
Master, a complex mechanism has been detected ahead. To pass through, you need to activate all 3 smaller mechanisms. Suggestion: split up and handle them simultaneously to save time.
So, we have to head to 3 different places to crack this thing.
I think we can see how this is going to split up. Actually, no, there's one more for that. I'm guessing Hugo and Lycon, or maybe Hugo and Vivian. Lycon solo, maybe, and Ambi along with us.
You again?
I
We're
should have
splitting into
known.
3 groups? In that case, I'll protect you, Master Proxy.
Okay, Belle and Vivian, Hugo and Lycon and Ambi solo.
I can take care of one myself.
Call that.
That leaves the last one to me, then.
You should go with Hugo.
What's that supposed to mean? We get along just fine, don't we, Miss Cunninghair?
I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering the whole time. It's annoying. This is a good chance for you guys to build some rapport.
Ambi's got a point. Hugo, just go with Lycon.
You just want to be alone with your Lord Phaethon, don't you, Vivian?
Huh? That's
That
not
look.
it.
All right. Sounds like a plan. It's all decided then.
If Master Proxy says so, then sure. But, Lycon, you better not slow me down.
I really want to recommend you two some movies for a crash course on teamwork.
Like, we turn a corner and immediately we start hearing sounds of mutual choking. That could be that could be taken so wrong. Mutual strangulation. So, if there are no objections, let's proceed with the assigned squads. You really enjoy posing as the leader, don't you? And I believe everyone is well aware that within the Hollow, Master Proxy is the only leader. Do you enjoy arguing like this? Does it make you happy? Clearly it doesn't, Miss Ambi. At this angle, it looks like Hugo doesn't have any eyes. Look at Phaethon. Are you tired? Would you like to rest for a moment? I'm fine. Let's keep moving. Mr. Proxy said, let's make it quick, friends. Friends and Lycon. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he starts getting petty like that. And
Lord Phaethon,
well,
there are too many ethereals here. We have to find a way to close that door and stop the ethereals from flooding in.
I'll leave the door to you. Don't worry, I will take care of these ethereals. I will not let these ethereals touch Lord Phaethon. Oh, this again. Been a bit since we've seen this.
Oh dear.
There. Okay, it must have triggered some sort of sensor. Okay.
Lord Phaethon, seems like we both need to press down on these mechanisms at the same time.
Okay.
Sure enough, Lord Phaethon and I share a deeper connection. Sorry, I hope I'm not being too forward. Goodness me, somehow I'm fighting alongside Lord Phaethon. It's like all my dreams are coming true. I'm going to wake up any second now, aren't I?
No, this isn't a dream. I'm real, see? You can even hold my hand.
Oh no.
She's never letting go.
Not only is Lord Phaethon incredible, but super kind. That's it. I pledge to be a die-hard Lord Phaethon fan until my very last breath.
Weren't you already? Or would that make you a fan squared now?
I'm happy to hear that, don't get me wrong. But why do you like Phaethon so much, Vivian?
Lord Phaethon is my light.
Okay.
The one who saved me in my darkest, most desperate times. Like a deity who rescued me.
Wait, did we accidentally rescue you at one point?
You probably don't remember, but you really
Looks
did
like.
save me that day. Wow, it's so embarrassing to say all this in front of you.
Looks like this is one of those, for you it may have been the most important day of your life, but for me it was Tuesday moments.
Sorry. I hope I'm not bothering you too much.
Of course not. Thank you for your loyal support.
I should be the one thanking you. Just being able to see Lord Phaethon makes me the luckiest person in the whole world. Sorry to keep babbling like this. I wonder how the others are doing. I'm sure Anby will be able to manage. She's great at this kind of stuff. But as for Hugo and Lycon, let's just hope they don't get into a fight with each other.
Cue cartoon fight sound effects in 3, 2, 1.
There are too many ethereals here. Though, it's not a huge problem.
Actually. Okay, didn't have enough charge there. But that would have been a good spot to just zap him a bunch. Oh, that one's not charged yet. Okay. Have the lighter half of the... There we go. The spikes light up visibly when they have a charge. Okay. I hadn't really noticed that before. Maybe I should turn off the damage counters, because they do take up... they do block sight at times, huh?
Yeah, like... If you do a grind and such, that's fine. It gives you an idea how things are going, but... We do this for story and all that, and... Yeah, that is distracting.
The final step is to operate this console. Like in the movies, bring down the lever with a decisive pull. Great, no monsters. Let's go meet up with the others now. Meanwhile, unlike on Hugo's side...
Ordered.
Okay, are we actually running in on these two having a fight? And we're lucky that Anby didn't get the one that was just a that wasn't a double, huh?
So, we have to cooperate to solve this problem.
Then again, Fairy probably could see that through the systems and such.
That's a real shame.
I have no intention of arguing with you right now. Master Proxy and Miss Vivian are elsewhere, and we must rendezvous with them post-haste.
What a coincidence. That's exactly what I was thinking. Just this once, we should trust each other. For the proxy.
I have no objections.
Very well. Then you'd better keep your word. I know you've never fully trusted me, Lycon. Even before it all fell apart.
Oh! I just saw something here. I'm gonna double check before I say something here. Potential good news. Alright, good news.
Oh?
Derby may hopefully got anything they need to fix their issue.
Okay, so tomorrow they should be able to join back in with Evil Within, huh?
Yeah, tomorrow Derby should hopefully be able to do that.
Yeah.
I just hope it helps, since here's the thing. They got their computer not long ago. Actually, this year, a month ago. So that thing already had issues?
Yeah.
That just stings.
Okay. Looking forward to tomorrow. And on this, I get the feeling that Lycon did trust Hugo fully during their time with Mockingbirds. Let's see. And I guess we're going to get to see that. Or not. Lycon is silent for quite a while, seeming to be caught in some memories from long ago.
You wanted to speak?